The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant.
She was one of those pretty and charming girls born, as though fate had blundered over her into a family of artisans. She had no marriage portion, no expectations, no means of getting to know, understood, loved, and wedded by a man of wealth and distinction. She let herself be married off to a little clerk in the Ministry of Education.
However, she suffered endlessly because she had no clothes, no jewels, nothing.
She imagined herself wearing an extravagant dress and residing in a mansion. One evening, her husband came home with an exultant air, holding a large envelope in his hand.
Here's something for you, mahal.
The Minister of Education and Madame Ramponneau request the pleasure of the company of Monsieur and Madame Loisel at the Ministry on the evening of Monday, January the 18th. Instead of being delighted, she flung the invitation.
What do you want me to do with this?
Why, darling, I thought you'd be pleased. You never go out, and this is a great occasion. I had tremendous trouble to get it. Everyone wants one. It's very select, and very few to go to the clerk. You'll see all the really big people there.
What do you suppose I am to wear such an affair?
Why? The dress you go to the theater in. It looks very nice to me.
Stupefied and utterly at a loss when he saw that his wife was beginning to cry. Two large tears ran slowly down from the corners of her eyes towards the corners of her mouth.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Only I haven't a dress and it's so I can't go to this party. Give your invitation to some friend of yours whose wife will be turned out better than I shall.
Look here, Matilde. What would be the cost of a suitable dress? Which could you use in other occasions as well? Something very simple?
She thought for several seconds, reckoning up prices and also wondering how large a sum she could ask without bringing upon herself an immediate refusal and an exclamation of horror from the careful-minded clerk.
I don't know exactly, but I think I could do it in 400 francs.
He grew slightly pale, for this was exactly the amount he had been saving for a gun, intending to get a little shooting next summer on the plain of Nanterre with some friends who went lark shooting there on Sundays.
Very well. I'll give you 400 francs, but try and get a really nice dress with the money.
The day of the party drew near. Her dress was ready, however. One evening, her husband said to her,
What's the matter with you? You've been very odd for the last 3 days.
I'm utterly miserable at not having any jewels, not a single stone to wear. I shall look absolutely no one. I would almost rather not to go to the party.
Wear flowers. They're very smart at this time of the year. For 10 francs, you could get 2 or 3 gorgeous roses.
No, there's nothing so humiliating as looking poor in the middle of a lot of rich women.
How stupid you are. Go and see Madame Forestier and ask her to lend you some jewels. You know her quite well enough for that.
That's true. I never thought of it.
Next day, she went to see her friend to tell her trouble. Her friend offers different kinds of jewels. She was not contented on some bracelets, pearl necklace, and Venetian cross, so she kept on asking.
Haven't you anything else?
Suddenly, she discovered in a black satin case a superb diamond necklace.
Could you lend me this, just this alone?
Yes.
She embraced her friend and went away with her treasure. The day of the party arrived. She was the center of attraction at the party. Everyone noticed her. All the men wanted to dance with her. All the ladies praised her. She received many compliments. Madame Loisel felt truly happy. When they reached home, she discovered that the borrowed diamond necklace was missing. They looked everywhere but couldn't find it. Scared of going to the prison, they sold everything they had and borrowed money to raise 36,000 francs to buy a replacement. The husband worked 2 jobs. They shifted to a smaller house. And Madame Loisel, who had dreams of a luxurious life, had to do her own work. In 10 years, they were able to pay back all the money they had borrowed. By then, she lost all her beauty and looked older. One day, she saw her old friend, Madame Forestier, walking with her daughter. Madame Loisel decided to go and meet her friend and tell her about what happened. However, her friend didn't recognize her.
Good morning, Jean.
I don't know. You must be making a mistake.
No, I am Mathilde Loisel.
Oh, my poor Matilde. How you have changed.
Yes, I've had some hard times since I saw you last, and many sorrows, and all on your account.
On my account? How was that?
You remember the diamond necklace you lent me for the ball at the ministry? Well, I lost it. I brought you another one just like it, and for the last 10 years we had been paying for it. You realize it wasn't easy for us. We had no money. Well, it's paid for at last, and I'm glad indeed.
You say you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine?
You hadn't noticed it? They were very much alike.
Oh, my poor Matilde. But mine was imitation. It was worth at the very most 500 francs.